when they play? Today? Don't get scared, Mario. Real quick.
Yeah, I'm playing Seahawks.
Seahawks gonna win.
Whatever they play. So I'm going with Cat. They all both on.
Seahawks gonna win.
Hey, they all both good West Coast. I'm going with Cat. I love Cat.
Seahawks gonna win. Seahawks. Yeah. Tell you all I look. Oh, they wear that green, the highlight green.
Oh, I forgot you got the boy. Oh, they got Gino. Gino has his mother. What about Gino?
What I'm gonna do.
That's Brock Purdy. From every rookie prospect, always nervous to running your team out to start the game. That's the reason they're probably been making Michigan. They believe he can get the and lead his team to victory.
Man, Purdy though. I remember who I got out here too, man. I done chose these guys. I forgot about that shit.
Smaller man, Tom Brady. I like Purdy though, the rookie man. I like Purdy. Got that one, you know what I'm saying, his shirts and shit. Yeah. I seen him a couple games, but I didn't, he reached it.
See what he got here. Man, slide Garoppolo in the bitch. I want to do that.
You think they let you sub him in? That's what I should have did.
So.
It's not very generous. It's about a yard or so short. Completion good for 6 yards.
Yeah, it's simple.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now.
Come on, Wisnowski.
Well, you know, the Ravens ain't no
good kick. Good shit. Yeah. Good shit. What's that punk ass up? Show y'all how to teach this too.
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed. Oh, yes, I love her like
Heard him.
Jesus.
Heard him. Come on.
Oh, yes, I love her like.
Yes, I love her like
Look at this. That's a good shit, man.
Take that. Where is he going with it? That's the question.
And when you're right, you got decent chances coming away with the football.
Got him.
You like you've been singing out my brain. Yeah, the next one you came with, this is just easy. Yeah, but I love you as well.
She gets some from me every time. This gotta be lost my business. Back on that link, got high as fuck, I'm past the line. sign. Frankie trying to keep this one a secret. I'm trying to fuck, I switch addictions, feeling like I need it. That's all I had to put some water when I'm nigga beefing. Told her make a wish 11-11, but she tweeted, let me be your Janus nigga. Like it, we gon' tell the kids to touch you really.
What's the boy?
Okay. She gets so funny every time. She like, don't get out this bed when I fuck to the man. I said, I'm gonna punish me for me. And she said, it's good down.
Good nigga.
That pussy talk to me, I said, but I'm just too glad to get into her. I didn't even like the way she ride. It was like on my pride. Go away, you been driving me inside. Feeling pussy got some power. I can't lie, it got me weak. Fresh up out the shower, she need to look up to eat. Feeling pussy got some tricks. Grip my dick when it squeezes. Quickest speed of face got my up nearest to my knees. Since she ain't gonna put on nobody if it ain't me. At least that's what she tell me. You know how these hoes be. What the fuck is she lying? Feeling pussy come, she gets up from me every time.
Boy, man, boy, you did that motherfucker remix, boy. I ain't gonna let my song. When he did that under, when he went to I Can't Be, and remixed that bitch. Y'all ain't know this. Yeah.
Hey, how much do you have in your account?
Only 200 left.
Here's 20. Hey, Judy. Hey, how much do you have in your account? Calculated 0. Give him 20 million more.
400.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready at least for that quick pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he will keep it himself to get some Bills back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll look to throw on fourth and goal.
Just on my turn.
It's my turn.
That was right there. And that was right there.
In the wind.
And it's Houston. They have jumped out to 14-0 first quarter. The drive there.
Just remake this song. He did the background.
Yeah. Okay. Egyptian.
I would never get over this one.
What the hell going on with the universe? What the fuck is you going on?
Straight spanking. About chilling.
What's up, boss?
I get the feeling too. Extra kilo.
Give me that shit, man.
That was real.
It's alright, Birdie. I'm about to get it right back.
Give it to you. He's a player, real player, not the flop. Baby, best friend, white flop, since they can carry on. Every single day, they put their friends in. Just on the floor, like as you can see, they want to be such. Make it to your heart, I see you here, but then it's depressed. But you can have your time, you can have your feet, like this, don't forget to lose and jump over the you smart and hell. Let me find you, that's what you said, you my lady.
Just don't play me, that's your thing.
I wanted to get into it, in the good, they got that. Just like me, you know, that's like it was the game, you was the only one to blame. You don't even know your name. I can hope that that's in the man like you pop up. I'm living these folks that do the flower the way I'm reading. See, I gotta be beating my job, shit to be that natural warm. You'll be with your ex and wife, you up to us, I be young and
good, and the black on black, black, no stars. Do the things they so that no one knows who much are. Talk bad about us, guaranteed to snap like raw. Straps sticking together like grandma and grandpa. And this all need the world. Kitty cat be scratching on my furry coat to curb. Up with me and my home and give me the best I want to hurt. Cause my brother girl that we was like in high school, now they dyking. Nasty bitch. I don't see what that disrespect there was. Dumb.
They be asking all about mine, how she doing, how she be.
I know she's been out my mind. It's all for the boat. Hopping on that thing to coach it, baby. Look at it like it's so true. They can go to hell and lay when they burn it. Anyway, big boy, you got hell.
What's up, boy? There's pressure on his ass, ain't we, man?
When I got in a car accident, I hit.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down.
Fuck off me, nigga, boy. Nigga, boy.
That shit, Mario.
Nigga, boy. Let's go.
Yeah,
Come on, fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Leave me alone.
Like you push your niggas, pussy boy, we ain't beat.
Asking me about bitches in the city, does she think I'm fucking? Looking at her eyes before I lie, I'd rather tell her nothing.
You ain't got shit to say now, huh? Dumbass.
I'd rather tell her nothing, smirking at her face.
Yeah, you made me calm down. I ain't gonna lie.
Me know right now.
You told me the last time I was bad, man. I'll tell you. You want to really make me calm down. You told me, you know, you remember when I was going through all that shit? You know, I was too real.
Yeah,
you know, you told me that, man. I'm telling you. That's why I ain't say nothing.
I call myself trying to do shit right to go another.
Y'all want to know? I was like, if y'all had, I'm going to tell you, motherfuckers. Y'all, what you have? Don't worry about my family.
He ain't shit, boy, good, number dick. Like you wish your niggas, pussy boy, we they beat all that jealous. Okay, tell me how you get me fucked up. Your mama got no dope. Come on, bro. Wife the bitch, brother. Then you told me that you knew the bitch. She would say fuck me, oh, she can ass, toxic ass.
Fix it.
With my man today, back outside the mall. I be done with him today. Yeah, it's out tomorrow. I be pushing out the window, got a
Ooh, make that nigga do a skip.
shit in my phone.
Make that nigga do some shit. Let's go, boy. Are you? Over you. Yeah. Damn, let me start watching you. Let's go.
Don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Leave me alone, don't click my phone, then they will show out here.
Yeah. That ain't enough, though.
Damn, bro. Keep out saying that, man.
Don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Leave me alone, don't click my phone, then they will show
Shit.
Let's go. I'm finna make a move.
Where you going?
Texas. I'm gonna take this back to Texas.
Look, Texas.
Here we go.
No,
This offense thankful, I'm sure, having football.
Boy, you better glad I ain't get that motherfucker off. That bitch is going somewhere.
Quarterback is all about. You see what it's about. You ain't number 2 up.
she's in a beat.
This?
IQ.
57.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta have an IQ for this. That's why they get paid this. They gotta be the smartest person in the position.
Let me show you what that is. Let me show you that. What's going on? Let me show you this IQ. Shit, I forgot about that shit. Let's go, boys. I forgot about my IQ.
Offense, defense,
Shit.
everything. Coverage got to do all.
Huh?
Quarterback.
What? Hold up. Let me get back to that, bro.
Quarterback is like a
Let me get back to that, man.
Get back to that,
Let me get back to that, man. Let me get back to that, man.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game. The first half.
He threw the ball.
Let's see.
I said, okay.
Come down to Purdy and Mahomes. Come on, Purdy, get up. Hold your own, you nigga.
This is a good ball game all of a sudden.
Buffalo about to feel better at halftime.
This one's tied at 14 now as he sings this one away.
I think I can flip.
All right, coach. Lace up. You want to get some pounds? Yeah. Say no more.
Ever see him sitting there?
Say no more. Let it out.
Passing. Crashing.
He said pass.
Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
Take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling in.
I'm calling the high city. You kick me out of the stadium. You don't give a fuck.
This is a confident group. At the very least, they think it feels good.
When you have a chance to hit
Lines up and lets him go.
But you let him get over there on you like that, people.
What the fuck? Take over at their own 41. I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, because this defense obviously took a challenge facing the rookie, and they want to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game? Catch is made by Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 32 now. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Come on, brother.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Don't let him keep playing with your 38.
He's got second and third down now back up.
To throw once more on second and 10. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Let him keep playing with the 38.
going, little sucker. Where you going, little sucker?
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Like any team, playing to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get a little closer at least. If they pick a field goal, it turns out to be the
far away to make this shit. Field goal, Mario.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half.
I am witnessing a 17 unanswered points. What are we going to do here, San Francisco? Is we going to turn off the kicks today? Please let us know. We don't want the fans unruly, destroying the city. We're in Cali. You know how these people get that. So please, let's get this shit together. All right. Coming up on this there. We got Warriorski coming from Kansas City. You know the smoke there. We'll get out there. Yeah, the police be on the bus when they leave. Yep, get another third.
Yeah, that's what the police say, yeah. These niggas need to they didn't need the city. Put the police.
Okay.
We ain't get to that one. Yeah.
All right, y'all, let's get focused. Yeah.
Set to take over Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he's got me wondering what happened in that first half. 10 interceptions, very uncharacteristic. Even the phases like that we just saw, and most of them he's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
Yo, right around the street. Right around the street. At Fair House. At Fair House. At Fair House. Yep. Okay.
Like so many receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. So barely time to catch that shot. There's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Finding Hagman here over the
I tried to jump over that nigga, Pate. You know my jump. I tried to jump over that nigga.
What's wrong with this big shredder?
I'll see him right back.
It's supposed to be top ranked in the league.
Man, them boys trash. We see this. Boy, can't even get no cut. What the hell going on?
Shit out here.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I've been exposed to San Francisco. Well, we all did. They fluking us on the game with the race. I think I'm in trouble. I'm alright. Y'all They should be real life shit.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they first possession of the second half.
Son, man, you took the blow away,
Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles. That touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. You got to be careful. They certainly do. And I'm just wondering at halftime.
No, not there. He took the glow, did he? Pick 6. It ain't over too fat, let it sign. It ain't over too fat, let it sign.
I heard. I seen you in the
Yeah, my bitch came in around today.
Yeah, work, bitch, work. Bitch, I need to burp. Pat my back. Oh.
Oh, shit. Big six.
More active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the
Oh. Who is that?
Let's go.
Is that a white boy? If y'all don't get that little white boy later, if y'all don't hit that white boy.
Didn't see this white boy neither.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go play action here, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Mahomes will throw for it. And his throw is incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Touchdown, 49ers! Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. On first down, Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And now here is another interception. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. To
throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurting this one. No, okay.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Purdy. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Purdy with one final shot here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it.